Hey guys, thanks for coming back to see me. I am now working on getting my place together and I got so much going on. So let's get into what I've gotten myself into this week. Y'all, listen. I went to look for two picture frames and came out of their store with something I had no plans of getting now. I wanted me a smart TV and I did not want to pay $100 and I wanted it to be a certain size. Y'all, why? And yes, it's heavy. Did I walk my crazy behind into a thrift store, found one picture frame, and ended up buying $100 55-inch TV? Y'all, this TV does some stuff I ain't never seen or heard of in my entire life. It's a LCD, whatever. It's not the 4K. So the picture doesn't look bad, but it almost looks like you can see if somebody got bad skin. I don't know, but the picture's beautiful. This TV has like energy saving. You can turn it into a computer monitor. You have iManual where you can push a button and look at the manual. I was able to put in all the information and it took me to Sony and I was able to print off the manual. And you got different manuals. You got one it's a quick start but it has a lot of pages, and then you have the actual one. So I go to my job and I go to print the thing off and I'm like, why is this thing not printing 138 pages? This thing gave me everything. I do plan to reset it. I need to look at the instructions. But it's so much features to this thing till I just, but the only bad thing is it's not a smart TV. And it's okay because I have the stick thing you stick in the back. Oh, of course, I'm going to draw a blank while I'm doing this voiceover. So, yeah. So I went ahead and took my disinfectant rags and wiped it and cleaned the screen, which that screen, I need to clean it again. I have some glass cleaner and paper towel, but I'm going to use something else to clean it. But, baby, when I tell you this thing is awesome and amazing, you will see just a few. So I was disinfecting the remote control, and as you can see, my other one on the floor. I'm going to put that in my room. I didn't ever want to have a TV in my room because I'm not going to sleep, but I got that years ago for $98, a 32-inch from Walmart. Let me tell you something. When Black Friday come around, or people like Nordstrom that have these sales or whatever, wait until afterwards. You get better deals. But anyway, so I was disconnecting the old stuff, connecting the new stuff, and getting ready to watch. So, yeah, that's about it. Let you guys finish watch. Good Sunday morning, everybody. I hope you all are having an amazing Sunday this far. Question. This candle pieces. Am I the only person that saves my Yankee Candle wax that's left over? I have saved 3 bags. So I'm going to have to go through them because there's the little silver pieces that came out. And what I do with mine is once it gets low or burnt out, I stick it in the freezer, and then I get once it's hardened, I get a butter knife and I just stab it lightly and it breaks up and I just dump it. So I went and got these stems from, they were $2.99 from Hobby Lobby stems. And I got this off of somebody's clearance rack. So I'm definitely going to make this. I couldn't tell you how much scents are in here, but it's a good bit. Oh, it's not gonna be able to barely close. That's the foolishness I'm talking about. You see, that's the trash can. And that's what I'm using, which I'm gonna need to, I'm not done. I gotta pack it and make the tree a little taller. I got that tree for $5. It just didn't have nothing in the bottom. So I'm gonna pack that trash can, which I call it a planter, and, you know, make it taller. But then I forgot I got these years ago, which these are candle holders. And I'm like, should I use these? Or should I use these? Oh my God, a close up. So I said this in the story. I'm saying it right quick. I got this for $5 at the thrift store. It did not have this. It was just this. So I've got some concrete I got from Lowe's or whatever for $5 change. I think it's quick set. And I could not find a flower pot on the side of the road because I was not going to buy a flower pot or turn around and do this with it. But I had a yogurt cup. So as you can see, it got like dirt and residue on it. I'm about to wash that off and I'm about to spray paint it black. So let me get it cleaned off and then I'm going to sit it in my box I got outside and spray paint it. So try this again. All right, you gotta move fast there, sister. Did I just wet that? It has a wet mark. My apartment is hot. It'll be fine. I think it's straight. Yeah, there's a little wet mark right there. All right, so I think it'll be fine. So let me finish these up and I'll be back on. All right. I should put some to the bottom. One thing I hate about hot glue, it's always a lot of string. All right, let's go. Alright guys, so I got him up. Now I gotta fill in that hole right there. This one has more of a gap versus that one. I'll suck at this. Let me tell y'all this, right? So early in the video, you saw a green piece that I wanted from a thrift store. And he said that somebody's supposed to come pick it up. I found out today that they actually paid for it. They paid $40 for it. Okay. So he told me they had by a certain day to come and pick it up. Well, I told him I'll be to his location pretty much at 9 o'clock. I got there at 9:05. He said the people never got it. They can't get their money back. They get the store credit. I bought the piece. I got that piece for $30. While I was there, another piece was there. Now, I gotta get a U-Haul truck. Let me see if I can show y'all the slips about my personal information being exposed. Alright, so that's that. And then this is the other piece. That's that. Got two of them. Hold on. Two of them. I paid $30 for each one of them pieces. I had never planned to have a lot of furniture in my house. Simply because I just didn't want a lot of furniture. I think because I wanted to be able to just move and go and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then when I got to move all this furniture. When I tell y'all these pieces are just the second piece I wasn't even expecting. But I was like, I needed that, but I needed a piece, but nothing big. And then I saw it, and I could either use it downstairs or I could use it upstairs. So I'm thinking about getting the truck and the items today. What I usually do is I'll get the U-Haul truck. I get it for $330. So get the U-Haul truck, go to the place, get the items, have them in the truck, and at night, when ain't nobody being nosing in my business, see what I'm putting in my house, I back the truck up in front of the door and I unload it myself. That's how I always done myself. When I have to unload it myself. In the dark, no lights on, I'll unload it myself. And then I'll take the truck back to them first thing in the morning. I go to work at 6:30, so I would leave and, you know, whatever. You know something? Okay, hit me. U-Haul pissed me off. So I ended up getting 2 antique pieces for $60, and then I gave the guy a $10 tip. And I went to U-Haul to rent a truck, and what I was gonna do was put it in the truck, and then tonight take the stuff out, put it in the house, and bring the truck back in the morning. So U-Haul make you go through all these processes where, of course, they verify your information. They take a picture of you physically, and want to send you a link, and then it prompts you to do all this. And then you take a picture of your driver's license front and back, and then they want an emergency contact number that they'll answer the phone right then and there. Hell, I got a new phone. I don't have everybody on my phone. The one person who could do that, I think she's in Chicago on vacation. What? I'm not taking y'all truck. You fail to realize, even though you go through all these steps, people gonna find a way to steal your stuff. I was like, no, that's all right. That pissed me off so bad. So I went to the place and realized that one of the pieces could actually get in my back seat. It's an oval shaped piece. Slid that bad boy right on in the back seat. Little man, he's skinny. He was struggling. A bit heavy. I know it's heavy. And then the other piece, I was able to stick the side in. Now half of it was in and half of it was out. Thank God, when I was leaving out, there was no traffic behind me, and I was able to drive far enough down to make a right down a back road. Got down the back road, able to do a good speed, and there was some hills, so that helped because I didn't tie it down. I forgot about the rope. So do I need to stop? But I need to get some plaster from the Dollar Tree. Anyway, and so these pieces were not playing. I didn't expect to have a house full of furniture. I really did. That's not where I was going with this, but it happened. So you know what it is. So anyway, so yeah. So she didn't answer. So I said, Bubba, okay, I'm sorry. I done went back. So I found, I left and I was able to take a back road. So I went down one road, went down a little side road. And then, oh, y'all gonna keep going, huh? The light is green. Y'all like running lights. If y'all slam brakes, y'all need to stop that foolishness. You know the light was green. You stood there, ran that doggone light. Yeah, turn your head, dummy. So anyway, I'm sorry. 3 cars ran light. So, that pissed me off, and then she gonna turn her head. This is why people have road rage and people get killed. This is the road. This is the main highway. Why would you be playing on the road? Why would you do that? Anyway, so I took the little side road to get to the back road that led me to my house, and there was a car behind me. I was able not to, I could do a good speed. There was hills. I told you about that. And then when I got on the main road that takes me to my house, there was no traffic. So, to be right to my house, I went in the house, backed up my car to my door, and dumped out the furniture. I had to come back home. I forgot to tell you, so today is Tuesday. I only work my full-time job. I don't work my part-time job because my manager retirement was from 4 to 6. And tomorrow is Wednesday, which will be my last day seeing him, and then Thursday is his last day. So I won't be there. Thank God. So tomorrow when I leave, I won't see that sucker again. I'm so glad about that. Y'all have no idea. This man has been with the company, I thought, for 25 years or 22 years. I saw the plaque, 22 years. That man party was so dry. People that you think that would show up, people that you would think that would just be in there talking, like y'all, when I tell y'all that party was dry just like his personality. People, his auditors, 2 of them showing up. I know they will generally show up. One show up and she want to just, brag about who she is and what she is, and her name is Karen. The other one, he comes to everything, so he's pretty cool. The other auditors didn't show up. Who else did not show up? Who else? One of his co-workers that been working forever, he went home early. The other one who sits in the office didn't show up. As a matter of fact, his boss, the big boss, didn't even show up. His boss did not show up. Didn't even show up. How could you not show up? And you made him a manager. You stupid for even doing that foolishness. But yeah, he didn't even show up. He did not even show up. And I was like, y'all, when I say that party was so dry, he had a little bit of people. And you could tell, and they didn't even want to be there. They was just kind of just, standing around, talking to each other, whatever. But that was it. Sir, that should tell you something. And then he brings his wife, and we meet and we see her. And he was like, thanks for, coming on in. I'm thinking to myself, sir, that speaks volume, because there were some people who was retiring, and they had a whole bunch of people, and people was laughing and having fun and stuff. Ridiculous. It was pretty much those that came down as the one that wanted to see what kind of food they were serving. I made a plate, look at his stuff, sign his little whatchamacallit, and I was done. I just left back on out. The other people, they came in and say hi and they left out. This man has been with this company, and I don't understand still what he did. Now, this is what's going to get me when I return back to work. On Tuesday, everybody's gonna talk to me and tell me, well, he this, and I'm gonna look them right dead in their eye and say, y'all didn't talk about this when he was here. Like, what's the difference now? Like, what's the difference? You know? All these his friends. I'm waiting for my other co-worker to call me so I can tell her how dry this party was. Let me go.